about this season's Christmas Day games. Plenty to discuss on The Jump, 3 p.m. Eastern today, the unveiling of Christmas Day games. Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks, they're going to be back in New York at MSG. And then we're going to have the Nets at Lakers, just to name a few. Stephen A., how exciting are these matchups?
Well, a couple of things. Props to Woj for giving the Jump the bump right there. That's very, very good on his part. Very, very good with the marketing stuff right there. Adrian Wojnarowski, very good. So we'll be hosting this week, the rest of this week, the Jump. So we wish her nothing but the best. Having said all of that, let me say this. I mean, I got bad news for y'all. You know, Christmas Day, me and the family evidently gonna be in L.A. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it's Brooklyn versus the Lakers. It's Brooklyn versus the Lakers. I guess I'm going to be at the Staples Center. I mean, I ain't missing that one. I ain't missing that game right there. That's what it's all about right here. Do y'all understand?
No snow on Christmas for you, Stephen A.
I mean, listen to me and the family, me and the girl, we're going to be right here in L.A. They'll get over it. They'll love it. But here's the deal. Do y'all have any idea how beautiful this season is going to be? I got 6 legitimate contenders in the Western Conference alone. Okay? You got both LA squads. You got Denver. Okay? You got Utah. I mean, Lord have mercy. I'm just looking at some of the stuff going on in the NBA. This might be the best season. I can't think of a season that I've looked forward to more. Because in the East, you got Milwaukee. Brooklyn's coming, all right? Philly can't be ignored. Atlanta put us on notice. Miami just got Kyle Lowry. Not Mike Lowry from Bad Boys, Will Smith. Not Mike Lowry. Kyle Lowry. They got Kyle Lowry with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo coming back in the crew. Okay, I'm just looking. Boston got a new coach. You still got Tatum and Brown. You retained Smart, who, by the way, I think should have. I know he couldn't get more because of Max. Should have got more. I think he's worth more than the $77 million personally over 4 years. But having said all that, I can honestly tell you, I don't know. And knowing how badly Brooklyn and how badly America wants Brooklyn, L.A., how badly Brooklyn probably wants L.A., and L.A. probably wants Brooklyn, I don't know if I've ever looked more forward to an NBA season than the one we are about to embrace. I can't wait.
Well, listen, Stephen Naismith, while it is true that you love some NBA basketball, and this game is taking place Christmas Day, Lakers-Nets in L.A., you also are very, very fond of Aaron Rodgers, that bad man. In fact, you have branded yourself practically, when you think of Aaron Rodgers, I think of you saying that bad man.
He is
and the Cleveland Browns are playing the Packers also Christmas Day. Maybe you should go to Green Bay. Maybe you should go to Green Bay. You know what? I think it's best that I go to L.A. for the Lakers and Nets. And I'm a Lakers fan after all. And as such a big Rodgers guy, maybe you should go to Green Bay for Green Bay and Cleveland. What do you think?
You know, I went to a doctor. I got examined by a doctor earlier, earlier in the week. And they just said that, my body with the cold weather, it's not really.
I see.
We don't
vibe. It's that West Indian blood.
So it's important for my health, my spirit.
I should go to the Green Bay. Hey, Stephen, I want to show you something.
It's good that I'm in LA and I watch Green Bay and Cleveland on television. That's what the plan will be.
Here's the thing. I don't think there are any contenders in the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference if Brooklyn and LA are healthy. I think they're pretenders. Great teams.
Oh.
But if L.A. is healthy, I think they're going to the finals.
I think if Kawhi gets healthy, the Clippers are contenders.
Everyone else is pretenders.
I think if Kawhi gets healthy, but I'm assuming that Kawhi
and Jamal Murray gets healthy, Denver's a contender.
But I don't think they're ultimately, I don't think they're going to beat the Lakers. I agree there are more contenders in the Western Conference. If Brooklyn's healthy, good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. But I want to show everyone. Can you see this? This is what SportsCenter put out on Twitter. And you have Brooklyn. You're seeing.
You can hold it up.
Look at that. Kyrie and KD and James Harden and Blake Griffin, and L.A., LeBron James, Carmelo, and Westbrook, and A.D. And guys, I guess Carmelo is the one farthest from his prime, and you can still see he can play. Blake Griffin seemed to fall off, but then he posterized Giannis, so actually his game is probably as effective as ever.
I have a problem with that photo.
What's that?
I have a problem with that photo.
What's that?
What the hell is Blake Griffin doing being the most prominent face on that picture?
I'm saying I like the composition of the photo. I hear you. If you want to do it relative to their importance, he'd be the smallest.
It should have been KD or LeBron or listen, even Russ or Kyrie.
What are you, the Grinch
Blake
who
Griffin
stole
is the
sports
most prominent
Christmas?
face.
Stop being the Grinch who stole sports Christmas.
He is the Grinch.
This is a great
He knows
picture.
that. He
You're
owns
nitpicking.
it.
My point is, like Westbrook, LeBron, AD, Harden, KD, and Kyrie are all more or less as good as they've ever been. Like they're still among the very best players in the game. And Blake and Carmelo are still really good. Like,
is that your screensaver?
Maybe I should make it. What a game, Christmas Day. What a treat. And then Browns and Packers too. What, like, Christmas can't come soon enough. Like, Christmas indeed.
I will say this. I do have a complaint. Okay.
What?
First of all, let's make sure if we're the Brooklyn Nets, let me send a message to Sean Marks and Steve Nash and the crew. Could you make sure you wear your black uniforms? I don't know where the hell y'all got those blue Nets uniforms from. What the hell is that about?
Sky blue and red.
You in Brooklyn. You in Brooklyn, okay? It's black or white. Black or white. The white with the black trims or the black with the white trims. That's the outfit. Get rid of them damn blue uniforms.
Brooklyn was
looking
always
like you
more
showing
colorful.
up to a Carolina game or something.
Brooklyn was always more colorful than Uptown. If we're talking about New York style, it was Uptown that kept it monochromatic and dark a lot of times. Brooklyn was always more colorful.
Brooklyn's one of the boroughs. It's one of the boroughs, okay? We ain't down with that little sky blue look.
Yeah, I'm with
the
you,
red
Stephen
letters
A.
and stuff.
Like,
you ain't in East Rutherford, New Jersey. You ain't in East Rutherford, New Jersey anymore. You in Brooklyn, all right? Get your colors right. Get your colors right. Get rid of that blue.
Navy
Black
wouldn't
or
kill
white. Black or white, period. That's right, Molly.
Navy wouldn't kill.
You see what Molly wearing? LeBron James is in a class by himself, and what he has done for the game of basketball is to be incredibly appreciated, as always. And when he is gone, we will definitely miss him. Make no mistake about it. But that's separate and aside from this issue. The play-in tournament is about what it takes to appeal to the fans. LeBron James is a basketball player. He's the man, but he's one player. When the Lakers were bounced in the first round, we still had to watch Utah and the Clippers and Denver and all of these others. We had to watch everybody. We had to watch the Phoenix Suns. We had to watch all of this stuff going on, okay? And then the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. We had to watch Atlanta and Milwaukee. We had to watch Milwaukee and Brooklyn or whatever. LeBron James wasn't on the court, and there was nothing he could do about ingratiating himself with those fans in those respective cities to see the teams that they wanted to see and to see the players that they wanted to see play. LeBron James is one player. And so if you're the National Basketball Association and you decide because of bubble play a few months earlier and all of this other stuff that we're going to have a play-in tournament, and it's lights out when we saw Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, and we saw the other play-in games, we were fascinated by it. We were turned on by it. It was definitely a plus for the National Basketball Association. There is evidence that shows it was a plus. It was good for the business because it was good for the fans. The fans gravitated to it. We loved what we were watching and what we were seeing. I wasn't a proponent, Maxie. Remember, initially, I was the one against it. Remember that? And you liked it. And I said, wait a minute, Max. I had to pull my Austin Power, the spy who shagged me. I was like, yo, I got Dr. Evil with Mini-Me. I like, wait a minute now. I got to rethink this because I absolutely, positively loved it. Yeah. And the people loved it. And so to me, regardless of how LeBron James feels, if you're just asking him about an idea that has never happened, then his say should be definitely significant, no doubt. But when there is evidence that has already been provided that shows it's in the best interest of the league, there's nothing to talk about here. We have spoken, and our voice as fans matter even more than LeBron's in this particular situation because we like what we were watching, and we've already seen the evidence that it works.
I think LeBron is wrong about this, and I especially, Stephen A., think he's wrong. Remember, and I don't know if he was meaning this literally. Remember, he said whoever came up with this idea should be fired.
Yes.
You shouldn't play like that with someone's job. But especially not when it's a good idea, LeBron. was obviously a good idea. It was super exciting, the whole thing. That's different. Whether or not I agree with LeBron is different than asking, should he have influence? He should have influence. He's earned it. Stephen A., you bring up constantly what goes along with being the face of the NBA, right?